Alright, Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July, the gatefold with all the lyrics. And then of course we have a picture of Martin Luther King, some pictures from the period, Rites. Okay, this is a Dutch pressing. Also, it was around the period, I think Stevie changed wearing dark glasses and changed more regularly with all the colors. At least I think he did from that period on. I mean, he maybe did it earlier on, I don't know. Anyway, it starts off with Did I Hear You Say You Love Me? Good opener. Solid opener. Stevie performs this still live these days. And we have All I Do, which is a great track. Background vocals from Michael Jackson. And we have Rocket Love. That's a great ballad. And we have Benjamin Bridges on guitar, Paul Rice's string arrangement. Ain't Gonna Stand For It. It's a nice song. Eric Clapton did a cover on it, of it many years later. That's Nathan Watts on bass, among others. And I really like the song. Now we have As If You Read My Mind, still on side 1. Yeah, the last song on that side, which is okay. Not the best track on the album or on the side, but I like it. And then we have side 2, which of course starts with the massive hit Master Blaster jamming. And great tribute to Stevie Wonder and a great hit for him, of course. Still a regular song on his song list in his concerts. And I don't disagree. Do I Like You is also not a great track, but also not really that bad, I think. Cash in Your Face is maybe a little bit better than the previous track. Stevie imitating white forces in this song is funny. Now we have Lately, powerful ballads. I also think he still performs it live. And of course the last song is Happy Birthday, which actually is quite good song if you know the message behind it, and also still a regular on Stevie's list when he performs live. And I like to point out that this album marked the end of the so-called classic period from Stevie. And you mentioned some of the tracks are not as great, but not really bad. And this album deserves, I think, at least 4.5 stars. It's a nice album. And after this, he did the Musicarium, the best of from that period, from Music of My Mind on to this period. And on that album there are 4 last great, real great Stevie tracks, and those are That Girl, nice song, Do I Do, which is a great song. There's a great solo on it from, what's the guy's name? Dizzy Gillespie. And Send One You Love. No, sorry, that's on his Secret Life of Plants. That's a great song, by the way. What's the song called? Raven in the Sky, great song. Only these days it's too bad that Stevie ad-libs too much on that song, because it's a really great song. And Frontline is also not bad. Of course, Stevie made several more great tracks after that, but those 4 songs I think are the last real great Stevie Wonder songs, 1982. I'm gonna do a few albums after this, because although Woman in Red is not really a great album, but at least it isn't really that bad. So I'm going to review it. I have it on vinyl, and I can do a few others. So for that, bye. Because I like to point out that from that point on, things went more. The albums went more commercial. How you say it? Woman in Red is fair. The dreadful song was I Just Called. Okay, this isn't that bad, but Stevie. Some people only remember Stevie by Stevie from I Just Called. I think it's quite sad because he made so much more greater songs than that. Of course, he did the Characters album after that, which I don't own on vinyl, but I don't see any point in reviewing that, even though I want to review it, because it's not a great album. It contains a few good tracks, and there is not really such a thing as a bad Stevie album, but the album, for the most part, songs aren't that inspiring. And I'm gonna do a review of Conversation Peace, which I don't own on vinyl. I do own a 7-inch single of one of the songs. I do own the album on cassette, copied it at the time, because it was one of the first albums that I listened to as a whole. I knew Stevie, of course, before that, but from that point on I started collecting all the Stevie albums. So I want to review that, and I think it's a little bit underrated. So I can review it also. But that's also later. First one I do after this is let me see, 1982.